Welcome. Today I'm so excited to teach you how to make your own website and have it up on the internet in a few minutes. Seriously. It's not going to be the greatest thing on earth, but it's going to be yours, and you're going to have your own link to show your friends and family. How? Not so hard. Let's get started. You're going to need a computer like a laptop. I'll be using a MacBook Pro, but I'll be putting up instructions on how to do it in other environments as well. And you're also going to need this tool called ngrok, which you can find at ngrok.com. Some people call it ngrok, however you want to call it. This is where you find it, and it's very easy to install. I'll also drop instructions on how to install Node, because you're going to need Node. Another thing you can install by searching download Node.js or going into their website and using the installer based on your environment. And then after that, you're going to need Yarn, which is super simple. You just install it with this command. Again, I'll show detailed instructions in the comments. Cool. Let me show you, once you have the basics, how to get started. All right, so if we have Node and ngrok already installed, this is what we're going to do. We're going to open up our laptops, and we're going to go to Terminal. You can find this on Finder. It looks like this. This is the icon for it. And it's going to drop you off into a screen that looks something like this. What is it? Well, this is basically like navigating your computer using Finder, but in a less pretty way, I should say. So let's look at Finder for a second. This is what you're used to using. You can see folders and files, and you can navigate within them. Now, this is the same. Here we are within the sandbox folder. If I write a command, for example, to make a new folder, you'll see it here right away. Let's see. See? We can remove it here, and typing the ls command, which lists the things inside this folder, shows it that it's no longer there. Perfect. I'm going to type the clear command to get rid of the things that I've written before. Okay. So let's type our first command to make this app. It looks like this, and it's a chain of 3 commands. This is how you can chain commands instead of typing them one by one. The first command is mkdir newProject. So we just learned how to make a folder there. We're going to make one called newProject. Then we're going to go into that folder. CD is change directory. So go into that folder after making it, and after that, run the yarn init command, which will get our app started. It will actually ask us for a bunch of questions, which we can hit enter to default on, and then update them as needed later. Let's do that. Paste it, as asking us those questions. So what's the name of the project, the version, the description. It creates this package.json file. Let's see if it's actually there. Here's our folder. Here is our package.json file. This package will allow you to update these variables as needed. Cool. Let's go to the next command. Touch index.js and nano index.js. What does that mean? Well, touch index.js is going to make a brand new file with nothing in it. It's going to be called index.js. Nano index.js is going to open that empty file within your terminal, much like opening that file on a code editor like VS Code. It's going to look a little strange, but it's going to allow you to paste code inside the terminal, and it's going to basically be the contents of this new file called index.js. Let's do it. Here it is, asking us for the content of what we want to be inside this file. And here's the content. Again, I'll be pasting this. Okay, so it's defining a bunch of variables, HTTP. It's going to require this module, which comes for free with Node, so you don't have to worry about installing it. Hostname is just a string, port 3000, and then the server itself, which uses the modules create server method to create the server. We then use the listen method to start listening. And if we see this console log, that means that our server is running. So let's take this code and paste it here, Command V, and then we're going to hit Ctrl C to exit this environment. Oops, I'm sorry, Ctrl X. type Y, and then enter. What we've done is saying, are you sure you want to save it? You hit the Y to do so, and then, are you sure you want to name this file index.js? And then you hit enter to do so. Now if we type ls, we'll see that the package.json is there, but index.js is there as well. Something we'll also notice here. Okay, well, the next command is to start that app by doing node index.js. Node runs a file, and index.js is the file we want to run. So fast. So now the server is running on this port. Now we're going to open up a new tab. I can do that with Command T. This would be like opening up a new tab in your browser. So now that the app is running on this browser, we're going to use this, on this tab, we're going to use this tab to run our ngrok command, which looks like this. And then the port that you want to forward. ngrok HTTP the port. Hitting enter gives us this address, which will give us the app that we made. Boom. I cannot believe this works. That's custom. And this is live. Let's change that text. We can do that by navigating to the original tab, hitting Ctrl C to stop the server, hitting nano index, typing nano index to open up that file, the down arrow to go to where that line is, and then change it. This time, Ctrl X to get out of it, Y to say yes, we want to save it, and enter to save it with the same name. We run the code again by doing node index because we just saved the file, but we had to stop the server to do so. Now we have to restart the server and then refresh, and we can see that it really does work. And this is the very beginning, but this is how you can get motivated to do your own thing, because you can now see that you can change code and see it live on the internet right away. If you want to learn more, reach out. I can teach you so much more, and it's really fun. I'm still obsessed with it, and I'll see you for the next one.